Hello guys, welcome to the Thrifty Tabby. My name is Krish and this is my partner Tabby. And today we are going to be house cleaning, like housekeeping, how should I say it? So basically what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go through every single binder I have and see if we can condense, see what's happening there, how much money we have. And we are going to write it down in this little spreadsheet that I created. It's not very sophisticated. It's just, everything listed. I think I even don't have everything listed in here because I created that a few weeks ago. And what we're going to do is that we will just see how much money we have, how we're standing with the challenges, how we are standing with our budgeting, and try to condense as much money as we have. On purposely, I am never staffing with 500s because I basically try to keep them for the budgeting. And as you guys see, those are 5 PLN notes. So I have never showed them before, I think. So this is how they look. This is 500 that wasn't, they were produced, I think 10 years ago. They came out of the production. I think I mentioned that in my first video when I have showed you all of the Polish money. So if you want to see the other ones, you can refer to this video. But basically, this is the 500s, and I decided that I am going to only use them for condensings that I don't do very often because, well, in Poland we do use big nominations. Polish zloty is good on the market, but we do still use bigger nominations. So those are the 500s. I have 2,500 PLN here in 500 PLN notes. So I will be using them to condense the money that I have in the budgets and to calculate them and basically to see. As I said, I have a spreadsheet prepared. We are going to go one by one. I'll just put it a little bit on the side here. I hope you guys can still see it. Just okay. Right, and we are going to go by the order of the spreadsheet. We will see how it goes. I am using an ink pen to write. I know I'm an old lady. This is how I always was. I always was using such pen, so I will be using this again. So I hope you guys don't mind. And on top of that, I also have a new mic. I'm testing it, so if the sound is a little bit weird or off, I apologize. What I'm going to also do is I have bought myself 3 of those Uniposca markers. They have paint in them, so their coverage is unbelievable. They cover like crazy, but at the same time, they take quite a long time to dry out. So while we are going to do housekeeping today, I thought we may consider also going through the challenges and try to mark them down with this new markers that will be visible for you when I film. Because unfortunately, even though I love Sharpies, they are not visible. On the challenges that I use, I can barely see them. And the other pens I use, Winston and Newton Pro markers, they are amazing for writing and stuff, but they are not very good for coloring. So they are awesome when it comes to calligraphy and writing down and stuff, but they are not good for coloring. So I'm just going to use those from now on. I chose metallic blue, pale pink, and obviously purple. And I also have a standard permanent Lumocolor Staedtler, which is basically the marker to write down on a foil. So we'll see how it goes. Don't even ask me how much it costs because that's crazy. And it might be possible that throughout those cash staffings, those organizations, I might take out some money and unstaff a little bit. I'm not sure 100% if I have unstaffed everything, but I will try my best to explain everything on the go. So I will just put those markers on the side and I will be using them for today. I also have standard nail polish removal and a little bit of cotton pads here for cleaning if it's necessary. So I think I'm quite prepared. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see how it goes. And you might also see that I have a purchase to new binders. I will explain them when it goes. Okay, so as I wrapped up this very long introduction, I will be now stuffing. So first thing first that we are going to take a look into is my family binder, the one that is the most used and almost every month it's depleted. I will be changing the way I stuff, and I will in July. We have been talking about that with my husband. We went through some, well, basically we do the review of how much we saved and what we did in the first 6 months of 2024, and we decided to make some adjustments. So I will be showing that to you guys in the video. The next video I'll film will be the cash stuffing. And I think it's going to be quite interesting to see. So we made some adjustments, and I don't think they are reflected on the spreadsheet, but we'll see. So let me show you what we got here. So the first envelope is dining out. I will not be, this is the one that is still left. There is a 50 and quite a lot of coins in this, so I'm not going to use it because basically it's it's still on. I'm filming that on the 30th of July, so it's the last day, but at the same, almost the last day, but at the same time, we will not going to use it because we are not planning to go anywhere. Poland is like 35 degrees and it's hell. And I don't wanna, I'm not going to even mention that. My air conditioner goes like crazy. So the new category that I've added to this, and we will be now stuffing that with cash, even though I am basically, what can I say, paying that online, but we need to do this with a cash because it's still a mess. So, so we have the envelope dining out. Dining out, we have debt. Oh, so I put that as loans, but we're going to change it into debt. And it should every month, it's a monthly stuffing, it should be stuffed with 2,830. We don't have anything towards this. This envelope has 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think around 70. Current balance is 70 PLN. It doesn't have anything in it because we're just starting. Groceries monthly is 1,500. We don't have anything on hand. There is still some money left over on our check account. I need to check exactly how much it is. I think it's like 30 PLN, but we will definitely buy some drinks, like bottle of water outside, anything. So I'm not I'm not going to consider that. So transportation, the long, we haven't seen that in some time, right? So transportation, transport, it's still going to get, it's 500 a month. We don't need more than that, especially now when I am working remotely and it's empty for now. Okay, coffee is, it used to be like a little yearly challenge, but I changed it because it makes absolutely no sense. It's still a 50 a month. So it's 50 a month. So there is no point for even doing anything. So for groceries and gas, we will be stuffing 1,500 because we already know that it's empty. For coffee, we will be stuffing a 50. For loans and debts, we will be stuffing 2,830. For dining out, we will be stuffing 8,000. And for transportation, we will be stuffing 500. So we already know that. Okay. So for insurance, you see, I have used this new marker to mark it down and it looks really nice. So for insurance, we stuff every single month 100. So we will be stuffing 100. And let me count it down. The goal is 1,200 and we'll see how much we have and if we can condense anything. So inside the insurance envelope, we are having 2, 4, 5, 600. So we can condense that. So we are taking 500 and 100 and we have now 600 PLN in insurance envelope. Pets, the maximum amount I want for pets is 400 because we don't need more than that. We don't ever spend more than that. And we do shopping for them like every 3 months. And usually the bill for shopping is like 300. So the additional 100 is for the moment I want to buy them a toy or a snacky or something like that. And I also have a challenge for pets. And every time the challenge will be like I'm doing that every time I'm staffing. So every time the challenge is filled, I will put some extra money in this envelope. Our little one needs to be sterilized, but she is fine. I don't want to like start the sterilization process if she doesn't require it. Her periods are not intense and she's feeling okay. And we've been talking about that with our vet, and they say it's not necessary unless we really, really want it. So it has 240 PLN inside. So I think it's time I pull out my calculator, because as much as I am very good with math, guys, I think like it's ASMR for you as well, like the calculator. So 400 that I would need for my pets. I have 240, which is 160 that we will be staffing. In July. So it's done for the pets. Now let's go for health. As you see, the health envelope, it's empty. Yeah, we struggle a lot with our health. My husband had a terrible cold, and he still is coughing, and he needed like steroids and stuff like that for this. And we both needed to get a massage for the tensed muscles. So it's like a lot of money goes into there. So we don't have anything in the health envelope, and we need to build it again. And I think we need a challenge for our health as well, because it's getting ridiculous. Like we deplete this envelope every single month, and it's a big budget. So yeah, I think we need to focus on this one. Gifts, yes, as I mentioned previously, we are having 2 weddings in 2024. We already had, in July 2024, we already had a big party that we needed to put a gift. In Poland, we usually just stuff some money in envelopes and give them to people. I would rather get a cash than somebody buy me a gift. I don't like buying somebody a gift, and I would rather just give them money and write something like very personal and touching in a card, and tell them something that they maybe need to hear. But about the gifts, I'm not taking my chances with missing of what they want. So I am the kind of person, and I think my husband would share that with me, that we would give people cash and we would put a very personal note into the envelope, thanking them for who they are and appreciating them for being our friends or family members. So this is how we would do it. And I need still around 2K for those 2 weddings. And I don't have much, I have 300. Because it was Father's Day. It was also one of the family celebrations mid-July. We also had a party that we left an envelope on, and we need to buy some flowers and a candle for my friend. So it's plenty of money. So we need 2K. Well, actually, no, we don't need 2K. We need 1,500, and we have 300. So we need to stuff this envelope 1,200 PLN. Which is crazy. And this is all for other people. So it's sharing. So it's not bad, right? That's what I'm going to tell myself. So I'm going to change it to 150, and I'm going to put here 300. So yeah, that's gifts. And I'm not going to condense because there's nothing to condense here. And hosting, we spent it. We had a little party. We invited our neighbors for dinner and drinks, and that was really nice. I also used like gifts envelope to buy my father-in-law like a very expensive Japanese whiskey that we drank together. So 50-50. So yeah, hosting is empty, and it doesn't have anything. So we will be stuffing that as well. So we need to count down how much is left here, and we will see how much we can stuff in this particular binder. So let me count it down. So we need to stuff 1,500 for the groceries. And I said groceries and gas, but it's not going to be with gas. It's going to be separately. I can't speak English today, my apologies. Okay, so groceries was 1,500 plus insurance is 100. Coffee is 50. Pets, we need 160. We need 1,200 for gifts. 2,830 we need for loans, which is our debt payoff. 1,000 PLN for dining out and going out. And 500 for transportation, which is 7,340. 7,340, and I don't know how much, like let's staff hosting with 100, and half with 100 as well, which is 200. And it's 7,540 for now. We will see how much we will stuff the rest of these envelopes, and if there is any money remaining, I will be adding to health as much as I can. All right, so now we are moving from our family binder. We didn't like do much here. We just like condensed one envelope, but it's still fine. Now we're going to move to our pretty new binder, which is house binder. The reason why I set this binder up was because I was constantly spending crazy amount of money on things for my house. We moved here like 4 years ago, and it has gazillion little projects, and we are starting renovation. And I'm also obsessed with like home decor and flowers and all the stuff like that. So every single month I will be overspending like a crazy person, and I will pull out money from different envelopes, and now I will not do it. I am just like trying my best not to do it. So what I have in here is some envelopes. Every single one of them is empty. There is cleaning, home decor, that is equipment, which is basically if we need to buy a charger, or if we need to buy a cable, or I don't know, batteries to remote controller or stuff like that. That is furniture, which is self-explanatory for like, I don't know, side table, a chair, or a mirror, or whatever like that. And renovation, which doesn't have a limit because it's basically to collect some money for the renovation. We have a lot of renovations planned. We are now doing the office, and then, which is maybe one day will be a nursery, but now it's my office. We need to renovate our bathroom, and then we need to renovate our balcony and put a roofing on top of the balcony because it's sizzling here. And we need to build floor in our balcony and maybe exchange railings. And after that, we need to do the wall coverage of half of our house because we did half last year. And after that, we need to build like outdoor roofing for our cars, because our household now has 3 cars, but next year is going to have 4 cars when I'm actually going to do my driving license. So we have 1 garage and 1 space that is roofed out now, and we need 1 more for 2 cars. So it's a lot of expenses, and we want to cover all of that ourselves because our parents have been the best, and they have been like helping out quite a lot with other stuff. So we want to like be thankful and give back some money they invested in us, or just basically give away. So yeah. Oh, okay. So I didn't like mark anything there. So it's empty. So the current balance everywhere is nothing. But we need to staff 300 for cleaning. I finally was able to find a cleaning lady, and it's 300 a month. And she's maybe 5. No, let's make it a 500. And she's amazing. She's cleaning really well, and she's a sweetheart. So yeah. So 500 for her, and 100 for home decor, and 100 for equipment, and 100 for furniture, 100 for renovations, and oh, bloody hell. And well, I created a envelope called buffer, and I didn't add it here. So let me do it now because I think it's a really, really good idea to add a buffer here, because as I said, I am constantly overspending this. This is ridiculous. Okay, I will find my stuff. So here we have some empty envelopes. Like, I have taken majority of my like equipment with me. Oh, and I even have like themed cards to put inside, and it says groceries because I haven't cleaned it, obviously, because I'm a slob. Okay, let me do it now. So we will be creating a new envelope that is going to be called buffer. And the way we did the previous ones, okay, so we just used the purple pen and a little black note on it. So I think the reasonable buffer would be a 500 PLN, which might seem quite excessive, but it's not. It's Poland. I wouldn't say it's expensive where we live, because I think people in Poland majority of them are quite happy with what they have, and we complain for a living. This is what we are as a nation, and we like to complain a lot, but it's okay. So buffer, let's call it a buffer. Okay, I've seen better than that, but I'm not going to be a perfectionist because I always am, and I always end up making that even worse. So the buffer will be 500 now, and I'll just leave it. And I will try my best to build it as much as I can. And I also can't speak English anymore because I think I overused my English abilities at work, and something is happening. For sure, I am changing my accent from pretending to be British to pretending to be American now. So yeah, so it's going to be 100, which is fine. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,000 PLN is home binder, and we will be stuffing that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we will be stuffing that at 1,000 every single month, and we'll see how we get. I don't expect much. I'm hoping that sometime I will be able to stuff more here. And I also think we will put a challenge. We will create a challenge for this binder. I think we really need to at this point with my shopping issues. Yeah, but we'll see about that. Okay, what am I doing with those bills? Why am I harassing them? Just leave them alone, Chris. Okay. Okay, so that was our home binder. So let me double check how much we stuffed here. So I am going to put 1,000 into the house envelope, 1,500. No, I made a mistake here, guys. I apologize. So I will not be stuffing 1,500 for groceries, and because it's too much, we don't need that much. So we need 1,000. Oh, bloody hell! We need 1,000 for house. We need 1,000 for groceries, 100 for insurance, 50 for coffee, 160 for pets, 1,200 we need for gifts. We need 2,830 for debt, and we need 1,000 for going out, and we need 500 for transportation, which leaves us with 7,840. And we also have bills to stuff. So it's December, November, January, February, March, May, June, July. We are stuffing here 800 plus 800, which will leave us with 1,360. And that is going to make me stuff our health with 1,000. So it's 10 more. And hosting will be stuffing with 200, which in theory should leave us with 260 PLN that we can stuff towards the challenges. Okay, so we did family binder and we did dining out transportation, and now we're going to go into bills binder, which is this one. The bills binder is a challenge itself. Was a challenge itself, I should say. We were collecting money to have some in advance for our bills. We have bills for November paid in full, so it's 800 PLN in here, and I already marked it down for some reason. And let's see if we can condense that. If we want to condense that, because it's okay, I don't want to condense that because it makes sense to leave it in 200s. So, because bills are really uneven. So yeah, I will leave it in 200s always. So November is fully paid with 800. Now we're collecting money for December. So let me see if we can do something here. So December has 1, 2, 3, 4, 530, which is great because I would like to exchange this for 200, and I would like to exchange this for 200, and now I don't have any 200s, but that's fine. And let me organize this money, which is 530, and I marked it down for some reason as well. And we don't, as you see, guys, we don't have anything left off from June because the bills were crazy, air conditioned. But yeah, so that was the bills binder. Come on. Okay, so we are done with that. Now we have a challenge binder. So let me see which one is it? This is this one. And oh my God, it's heavy because of the coins. So we have a lottery first. I think I need a little sticker to say lottery here. So we have those like lottery coupons that I bought, and there are scratch offs, so we are scratching them. I have 2 left. If we win something, we'll put it in this envelope. If we'll lose, we'll lose. That's the way we play it. So every time I stuff, I scratch them off, and I will be scratching them off in my next stuffing of the challenges. So this is it. So here we have our 100 envelopes, let's call it this way, challenge. So let me see if we can condense it. Oh, definitely. All right. And I didn't want to count it because you can actually see how much is there, and we are collecting 5,050, and it's getting really slow. But let's see what we have in here. Maybe we can at least condense 100. So, but it's been 6 months since we are doing this, so I think we will count it now. So here we go. 200, 400, 600, 800, 9, 10. So this is 1,000. 1,100. 1,200. 1,300. So it's actually very even. So what I'm going to do is I will exchange definitely those tens into 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 100 here. And let me see if I can condense more. So we need to also organize these bad boys here. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. So it's another 100. And we can exchange 2 50s for 100 as well. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. And once again, 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. So it should be 1,000. Oh, sorry, that was my dishwasher. 1,300. I'm going to just leave it like this. Okay, guys. Okay, those 500s are really useful. And when this is completed, it's going to be a buffer for a family binder and basically our emergency funds. But it's a long way to go, okay? So we will be stuffing that with 260 next month, which is amazing. Because we can knock off 260 minus 89 minus 88. We're almost an 83 we can knock off. So it's quite a lot of like the big ones. Cool. Okay, 2 PLN. I am not condensing that until it's done. And when it will be done, it's going to be 96, I think. Yeah, 96 PLN. And when this 96 PLN is going to be ready, I will just go to the nearest grocery store and I'll ask them, hi, do you want like 2 PLN coins? If you do, I am happy to give it to you. And maybe I'll just make it 100 and I will exchange it for 100 and then I'll put this 100 into 100 envelopes challenge. So this is going towards 100 envelope challenge once completed. I don't use many coins for some reason. So let me count down how much we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 12. It's 18. It's 20. It's 20 times 2, which is 40. Obviously. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna, like you saw that we have some 2 PLN coins in the going out envelope. So yeah, we're definitely going to stuff it next month, this month. And 5 PLNs are even rarer, and it's 500, so it's a big one. And if I am able, like if I'm not going to complete 100 envelope until this is done, then I will happily put this money towards 100 envelope. If it's not going to be completed, then what I'm gonna do is I will use this money to pay for vacation. That's what I decided. Or no, for vacation. Yep. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 60, right? PLN. Yeah. Christmas, it's each Christmas tree is a 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 10 times 10, which is 100, and we have 100, so we are not condensing that. And pets, each paw is a 10, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here. And so that should be a 50. Yep, and it's a 50. 20, 40, and 50, and I will exchange that for a 50. So we have 50. Okay. We have 100 in Christmas and 50 in pets. So as I said, once this is completed, we still have some money to, like, a lot of, we still have some the stuff here, but when this challenge is completed, I would allocate this money to the pets, and I'm just only going to do it like this because we don't need more for our pets. They are not very needy, I would say. They need love and cuddles. They don't need money as much as we thought they might at some point. Okay, so we are stuffing 260 for the challenges binder, and except of that, this is all. And now let me show you one more thing. So I have bought this binder because I have moved travel to this. And I have moved travel, like I have moved the jar for travel in general, and I have moved with some money that is here, and Cyprus trip that we are planning. So our next vacation is Cyprus, and I will be stuffing for that from my personal money. I have already created a new challenges for Cyprus that look a little bit better than that. I'm testing paper and like lamination and everything because I'm not sure how to do it, but I'm learning how to create those for my own use. I'm not planning an Etsy shop unless you guys would like to get them and I can just give them to you. I'm happy to do this. But at this point, Cyprus is going to be staffed for this year, and we need quite a lot of money to staff for Cyprus, but we just started and I had more important things to staff on, but I made some adjustments into my personal spendings. I will show you in a minute. So this travel, this binder is going to be for travel. So we need to add here travel binder. We travel once a year for a big vacation and once a year for a small European like capital. This year we went to Berlin. Last year we went to Prague, and we are planning to do basically and one like, I would say tropical vacation, but it's not actually tropical. It's like a typical vacation destination. And Cyprus is a typical vacation destination in Poland. But we really loved it there last year. We were there last year and we wanted to go one more time to do all of the things we were not able to do because we didn't know how. And we don't plan anything for vacation. We just go and see how it goes. So this is the way we travel. And so that's the plan. Next year, we are not going to go anywhere. 2025 is going to be dedicated to collect money for our life journey. I think we are planning to go for Korea for 2 weeks and Japan for a week. So total 3 weeks of vacation. And we need a lot of money to do this. And we are going to do this regardless of whoever and whatever says so. So I am ready to sell a kidney. Now that's a joke, obviously. I am ready to do whatever and take like extra jobs and shifts and resign from all of the nice stuff, which is like housekeeping and stuff like that, and not eat food, just live on water and sunshine for the rest of my 2025, just to be sure that I can do this. We want really bad to go to the Korea and Japan. That's our dream. That's like Korea was my dream and Japan was my husband's, and we just combined them together. And after that, I think we are going to need a new envelope, the new binder called Baby, but I don't want to talk about it yet. I'm not ready. Okay, so that was TMI, guys. I apologize that I'm like sharing, like oversharing. I shouldn't do it on YouTube, right? Whatever. Okay, so the travel binder is, oh, wow. The travel binder is here, and this challenge 30 PLN each coin. And as you might see, can you see it? Like it's orange. Okay, so it's like orange. So yeah, so not much, not much. And we're going in November, so yeah, definitely need more money. So let me count how much we have in travel. So there is one for, we're going to do one by one. So maybe we'll not. Like this one needs a 30, this one needs 50, 50, and 50. So it's 150 each. So we will be stuffing them 150. And this one needs a 30, so it's a 30, okay. So 180 PLN, we are going to stuff this from now on. every single month. All right, so let me go through what we have. We have 51, 52, 53, 360 PLN. So let's change that into 300. 1, 2, 300. And 60 is inside this challenge. It has 160, so this is jar other challenges. So as we are on the topic of new binder, I have also this. It's a very simplistic thing, and it costs like few PLN, so I thought I will buy 3. And I decided, like, I put some envelopes in here, and I wanted to show you guys and tell you about this. So every time there is like a sale on Etsy, somebody is selling their print-offs, or there is a freebie, when somebody is sharing anything, I will download them straight ahead, and I will just have a special folder on my computer when I keep all of this stuff. And from time to time, when I have like energy and time, I will go to through those, and I will print them out, and I will, as I said, I'm testing different papers for the challenges and laminations, and I'm buying some equipment because like cash stuffing is my hobby, and I do it because it gives me pleasure and it gives me peace. I don't do it for the YouTube. I started YouTube because my husband was like, it's so fun. Like, people like to watch it, and like, you can record that. You will be talking about this shit with yourself over and over in your head, so you can just speak up and share that with other people. And I am learning like how to edit videos, and I'm learning about like filming and stuff like that because it's interesting. But also, this is my hobby, like challenges and counting cash and doing all of this. This is my hobby. So I spend money on it because I like it. It's like, I also like painting, so I'm buying brushes, papers, and canvas and stuff like that. So it's here. So I bought this like roll the dice challenge. I have never played it before. There are 3. There is like 100, 150, and 250 roll the dice challenge. So we might do this. There is like I bought like huge bundle of like 75 challenges from one of the Etsy sellers, and I will link them in the video below. So those are like a little like printables with some colors on them, and they are to be colored. And oh, actually, as we talk about it, I will pull that out. So I created this, like the old challenges I created in the past, they're ugly as hell, but it's not better. I know it's not, but I created this, like I was using the theme of the Thrifty Tabby channel to like test some stuff on Canva. So I have like created and printed out this. I know it's not even, guys, but that was like more or less the purpose, or maybe it's not. I wasn't trying, okay? I was just doing it. So I have created this challenge, and I will be putting that in here to replace the old one that is disgustingly ugly. So that's the one. And yeah, I've put some envelopes here. I am planning to cut off more of these challenges from the bundle that I have printed out, but my paper cutter was not very good, so I decided to buy a new one, and it's in mail, it's in shipping. So when it's going to be shipped, I'll cut off the bundle and like this properly and stuff. I will put it inside the binders. Okay, so now the least but the biggest, which is my personal binder, and I'm a little bit concerned about what we might find there. So first of all, I think I'm going to like fold this in half so you can see this a little bit, or maybe not even in half, like this, so you can see this a little bit better. Okay, so all of them are here. I will put them here under Tabby's paw. Okay. And we will go through them one by one. First, I need to put this challenge there because it's going to annoy me. Okay, so that's the binder. And I also made some changes here, quite a lot of them actually. So we will see that. But first, okay, so that's the last one. So let me just, okay, so, oh God, this is, no comments, okay? That's how it looked before. This is not very good, let's call it this way. And I think as much as it's not perfect, it's still better. So I'm just going to like replace those. And we are about to color it because, well, it's stuffed. So I am going to use the pink one. And when it's dry, yeah, I can put it in here. Okay, so let me show you what I've changed in my personal binder and how it's going to be from now on. So I decided that I will be taking out all of the money from my checking account, and my husband will add 5K to it. We staff 10K every single month, 5 me, 5 him, and the remaining money is basically what I stuffed into this binder because this is my extra money. And I was testing the pen, so I just put the name personal binder here, but don't ignore that. It's just me being me. Okay, so business is a new envelope, and I have created those little labels with cats because I needed them like immediately, and I didn't have a plan of what to put in here, and so I just quickly went on Canva, found some black cards, and just decided them to do this as simple as possible. So first one, and it says basically it's just the Thrifty Tabby, the name and the amount, right? So nothing crazy, guys. So the first new envelope that is not here on this list, it's called business. And ink might become pink at some point because I was using a black one and then I put pink ink in it and it started to be brown, and I think that the pink one is going through, and I didn't wash it, which is ridiculously stupid, but that's what I did. Okay, so business needs 1,600 a month because those are my business expenses. I'm a contractor, so I get every single money I am earning, I get to my checking account, and then I need to pay taxes, social insurance, and my accountant. So in total, this is 1,600 a month for now, because I still have some discounts for new business. I just started that 3 months ago. I used to be on a standard. I was hired before by somebody. Now I'm a contractor, so it's a little bit different. But every single month, I need 1,600 for this. It has 0 in it, and I need 1,600 for that. So this is business. Next one is gym. Gym is 760. Current balance is 0 because I paid for it, and it's 760 a month. And this might go up because my coach said he might have an extra hour for me since August, and if you will, I will definitely take it. So that would be doubled. Okay, beauty envelope is currently at 40, and I will go do my nails next week, and I know they look disgusting right now and I need to get them filled. And the reason why I'm holding, because I needed to make sure for 1 month they will be holding a little bit longer than usual, so I can have prettiness for the wedding parties, for 2 wedding parties that come soon. So the therapy, I did mention the therapy doesn't have anything. This is mental health, and beauty is having 40. We need 600 a month, which is crazy, but this is Poland. So I will be stuffing that 560. Yep. Okay. And we can't condense it because it's a 40. Emergency. Emergency is fully funded with 500. And let's condense it. 200, 400, 500 PLN is what's going to go to emergency. Keeping it at 500 is, I'm not going to spend it. I know I'm not going to spend it because if it's 500, I will never go to the store and use the 500, because if I would be ashamed that they don't have any change and they would be whining about it. Okay, makeup, the total for makeup is 500 that we need, and I have 2, 3, 50, 70, 80. I can't even condense it. 300, 50, 70, 80, 380. We need 500 minus 380, so we will be stuffing 120 for makeup in July. Oops, and that would be fully funded. Oh, it's actually getting pinkish. Cool. Hobby is another envelope that I spent a lot of money on, and if I buy myself a paper cut, I take it from the hobby envelope because I have no other envelope to take it from. So let me see. I don't want to have that in the 500s. 200 is the maximum I would use for this envelope. So I have 2, 4, 520 here. 520. Which basically means that this envelope needs 480 PLN, which is a lot of money. And I think I'm going to have that much, but we'll see. So, and I can't condense it. Smile. Okay, guys, so the amount changed from 16K to 6K. So for now, we're going to just collect the money for the braces itself, and then I'm going to change this envelope into a monthly payments towards the dental orthodontist checkups. So first we will have money to put on braces, and then we will do the rest. My first appointment is in August, so we'll see how that goes. So let me see how much we have in here. 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000. 200, 400, 600, 800, 2,000. 200, 400, 600, 800. 2,800. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3,100 PLN. So I think I'm going to exchange some of it into 200s. So I will exchange this into 200. And I'm stuffing it like 100 a month, but I think I need to make haste. Sorry, I watched too much Bridgerton. So it's 3, so yeah, it's not 16 anymore, it's 6K. And now we have 3, 10, 3,100, which basically means we still need 2,900. Jesus, I can't speak anymore. I don't know how much I will staff, but that's what we need to have that fully staffed. And I'm just going to leave it in here for now, and I will think about it in the end, okay? We don't have much time, and I don't have 2,900, but I might borrow that from, let's say, my husband, and I'll give it back to him. We'll see. Or maybe I'll have this money. I don't know. Okay, dream. My dream, it's a concert ticket to my favorite band, and it has the top. I need 5K. I decided that I need 5K, and I don't care if it's true. I decided I need 5K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 600. So I'm not going to condense it because hundreds is fine. And the minimum staffing is a 30, so I'm just going to put a 30 here. And now the beauty is 20 each. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to finish that up and to staff the envelope with the beauty. I just add, like, this is a challenge, right? So I just try to add as much money as I can to this to make it easier for me. 1, 2. Okay, so I already know I can exchange. Okay, let me count it. Sorry. 100, 200, 250, 300, 50, 70, 80. So it's 380. And I'm going to exchange this into 200. This, sorry. Two, 3, 50, 70, 80. Okay, 380 for beauty. Go. Driving license, 1, 2. Okay, we restarted that, and we need for driving license. Okay, so for the beauty, I said it's 380, and the minimum is 20. For the driving license, the minimum is 10, and we did that like 2 times already, right? Or 3 times, 100, 200, 300. 430. So I'm just going to exchange 1, 2. Okay, I'm just going to exchange all of these bills into 2 200s. If I have some money on hand, like leftover 500s, I'm going to stuff them into Smile, and I think I would. Oh, and I wanted 400. I don't have 200s. No. Yes, I think I will need to do it. 430. That's what I get. I said I need 3,000. I'm not sure how much I need, but I'll just leave it there. And if I have some money left over, I'll use it. I'll reallocate that to a different challenge. So that's absolutely fine. Okay. So this is savings for laser hair removal. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, let's see. So the minimum for that, it's a tenner. We still have a lot to go through. I just filled those here. One of the things I'm going to do right now is I will take a purple new pen and I'm going to color that because I don't think you can see it very well. Okay. And I will just put it on, I'm just going to put it here for drying and we'll see how much we have in laser. 51, 52, 53, 54. And order. I want order in Discord. What am I saying? Okay, once again. 51, 52, 53, 430. So we need 200s. And we will take them from Smile. Hello. We have 500 left. So I'm just going to take 200 this and exchange that into this. Okay. So 1, 3, 5. Good. $400 PLN going into laser. So we have 430 in there, and not this one. How is it going? Did it dry out? Not at all. Okay, that's fine. 430. And now books. I use this money to buy books. And as you saw in my previous video, I buy a lot of books. 100, 240. So I'm just going to change it into hundreds. 200s and 2040. That's a lot of money. 240, and I decided I'll stop this challenge when I'm going to be like filled 500. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but yeah. And the minimum is a 10 here. Not dried out yet. I'm just going to leave it here. And Mati has a 250s, and I think I'm going to keep it in 50s because it just like it's a 50. So yep. So except of laser that I need to still dry it out, I'm going to just leave it. I think okay. So Mati has 100, and we are stuffing him 50. And travel, we moved to a different binder, and I said I needed 9,000 PLN for our Cyprus trip. And I think it's a good number. So see guys, it's beautiful and it fills out the challenges really nicely, but at the same time, it's like it takes really long time for it to dry. So yeah, that's the disadvantage of this pens. Yeah, but that's all for today, guys. We have exchanged quite a lot of money. So next time I will be stuffing 10K. And yes, you heard me correct. I will be stuffing 10,000 PLN in cash. And this is how we're going to do this from now on. And I will see you in my next video.